we move on to talk about roots of unity. Consider the equation set to the n equals 1 for complex number z, which we label as star. We write z in the polar form r e to the I theta. Then z to the n equals r to the n times e to the I n theta, which equals 1. So we get r to the n equals 1, and n times theta equals 2k pi for an integer k. Then r equals 1, and theta equals 2k pi over n. So the solutions to star are e to the 2k pi I over n, where k equals 0, 1, 2, up to n minus 1. Geometrically, e to the 2 pi ki over n are the vertices of a regular n-sided polygon inscribed in the unit circle. They are called the nth roots of unity. For example, when n equals 3, the roots of unity are 1, e to the 2 pi I over 3, and e to the 4 pi I over 3, and they are the vertices of an equilateral triangle inscribed in the unit circle as shown. When n equals 4, the roots of unity are 1, e to the pi I over 2, e to the pi I, and e to the 3 pi I over 2, and they are the vertices of a square inscribed in the unit circle as shown. Let's look at an example. Suppose we want to solve z to the n equals 3 for complex numbers z. As before, we write z in the polar form r e to the I theta, then z to the n equals r to the n e to the I n theta, which equals 3. So r to the n equals 3, and n times theta equals 2k pi for integers k, which implies that r equals the nth root of 3, and theta equals 2k pi over n. Hence the solutions are the nth root of 3 times e to the 2k pi I over n, for k equals 0, 1, 2, up to n minus 1. We end this video by proving the following interesting result. If w equals 2 to the 2 pi I over n, where n is greater than 1, then 1 plus w squared plus all the way to w to the n minus 1 equals 0. In other words, the nth roots of unity always sum to 0. To prove this, we let z be the expression 1 plus w squared plus all the way to w to the n minus 1. Then wz equals w plus w squared plus w cubed, and so on, to w to the n, which equals 1 plus w squared plus all the way to w to the n minus 1, since w to the n equals 1. So wz minus z equals 0, or z times w minus 1 equals 0, which implies that z equals 0 since w is not equal to 1.